Hi, I'm Craig Drury from Vermeer Canada. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Eastern Canada. And I've been asked to talk a little bit about Canadian public policy. And one of the questions is, what are the major issues that we can deal with from a public policy perspective? And there's really three of them that I think we're concentrating on in terms of immigration as it relates to bringing people into our industry, developing a skilled workforce with all the efforts around education, and as well as looking at hours of service in terms of driving regulations. So those are the three things that I think we're going to be looking at. In what areas do you think the government can act on to bring awareness in order to spark positive change and growth in our industry? Well, I think most of that is up to us to introduce them to our industry, but I'm finding that once we engage them, they do seem to be interested. We as a whole group, as an industry, employ a lot of people. There's a lot of spin-offs from it, obviously, in the construction world, so we are important, and as we get these guys to recognize that, I think we're going to do better as a group. I went to the fly-in in the United States and watched, really as an observer mostly, my U.S. board members work with their respective Congress and senators, and I was impressed at the level of engagement that the congressmen particularly had in our issues. I suspect that our members of parliament would be the same, and I'm looking forward to bringing that energy back and really confidence that we have a business model that these guys should be paying attention to. The next question is, do I recognize if public policy has an impact on our business? I have to say that up until my experience as a board member on the AED, probably not. I was one of those guys that watches the news and, thinking, what can you do? I've realized though that as we engage in this, get relationships with the policymakers, understand the issues, understand how they think, that yes, we can have an impact in this, and we need to come together again as a group, and that's why I'm excited to be on the AED board to try to bring that together and really have an effect on our industry when it comes to developing public policy. And the last question is, do I think important other equipment distributors should get involved in public policy? And absolutely, and that's the reason that collectively we are exponentially more powerful when it comes to representing these issues. These guys are all about votes, obviously. The more people they impact, the more attention we get. So I think it's very important that we get as many people involved in this, and not just equipment distributors, but some of our suppliers, some of our customers, frankly. There's ways that we can come together as a group with other associations to really provide an impact for some of these common issues.